This is when the real magic happens, folks. How we get funny. Not a crutch or anything. It's just what I do in order to be the best version of myself. Man, oh man. We outside with it, ain't we? Whew. This is how the magic happens. Right here. Oh, there she is. Oh. And we are back at it just like that. Hey,
What's going on?
nothing much. I look like you on a prison wall.
Because I just went with a plain background. Jesus, why you got to take it there?
I feel like I'm at video court.
You
In
know,
honor of the plaintiff is I.
he ain't telling all the truth. No, I'm playing no. I just went with a plain because it's stuff going on, but yeah.
That's what's up.
Mm.
I think I'm sitting on the mic. How you feeling?
I'm
It's been a
feeling
long
good.
time.
I know it's been a while, right? It's yeah.
For those of you who don't know, we've been on break because Victoria is a globe-trotting duchess from the lower end of St. Louis. And, you know, I had a birthday, so I was...
You was out of commission. You was the one gone.
You was on vacation. You was the one sitting here. It was Disney World, Turks and Caicos, trip to St. Louis. I heard you bungee jump from the arch in St. Louis.
I wish.
I heard a lot of shit.
You
Is that a new
heard.
tattoo as well? Is that a...
No, this been
Oh.
it's been there. I just don't really show it off.
Oh, okay. People said, look, people show you who they are. You got to get to know people, man. This is what we doing here.
This month.
Oh, you tatted loose. I didn't even know that.
I want to finish, but I'm
It
tired.
hurts.
Yeah, it hurts. It hurts. This one, I couldn't even I had to sleep like this for like 2 weeks. Because every time I would touch it, I would be like it didn't hurt getting it. It was the aftermath. For me, it's always the aftermath on the test. So like I have like 13 total.
13 total.
I
have one tattoo. And I got it in a trap house kitchen while off Percocets. So,
you know what?
Valuable bit of information.
I'm
always get your first tattoo in a kitchen under questionable circumstances.
No, I've never gotten it done like that. Now I will say my tattoo artist was like my main one that I used to work with a lot was a club owner. So sometimes I would have to be at the club getting my tattoos done. And yeah, so that was probably the most awkward places I've been.
That's a good look. A club is not bad for a tattoo.
It's not, but if some shit
pop off, exclusive, low key. But
if some shit pop off, like you know what I'm saying, and things could pop off. We was in St. Louis at the time, so things could happen.
Hold on, the upstairs neighbors doing something crazy. I don't know what the fuck these niggas is up to. Sound like these niggas just laid the washing machine on the floor and started. Let me lay this washing machine down and turn it on spin cycle
real quick. Good luck.
First of all, if you living in an apartment complex, be the second floor neighbor. That's the most valuable info I can give you today, because if you the downstairs neighbor, you gonna catch hell
all the time.
But that's how we do here. We giving you the best valuable information right here on the most valuable podcast with Victoria and Vino.
What up?
What up, though? What up, folks? We are we back. We've been all over. Like, I'm excited. I've been hearing great things about you, Victoria, out there in these comedy streets. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting handsomer and handsomer every day.
I see.
So like I might become a sex symbol by the time this thing is said and done.
I'm not mad at it.
Who would have saw that coming?
Sex pays the bills.
And I don't owe no child support. Unlike the good brother Tyrese. Look, man, it's cheaper to keep her.
It's cheaper to keep, but I'm sick of him crying. I'm just sick.
he got a reason to cry now. If you haven't heard, a judge has just ordered Tyrese to pay $636,000. That's 3 zeros at the end.
That's 3.
$636,000 in child support.
And that's monthly.
Nigga,
right?
Did you ever see your kid? Did you do anything for the kid? How do you end up with 600?
But that's monthly, right?
It's money.
No, monthly. Like he has to pay monthly.
No, I think that was like he owes. That's what he owes.
Oh, that's what he owes.
To his ex-wife, yeah. Like
well,
he got to come up off that, and then we can start talking about the monthly payment.
Monthly. Oh, okay. So it's back pay. So how old is the child again?
I don't even know. The child probably like 14, 15, probably. The child probably 25.
At that point, with 600,000?
600,000. You know, these are the things that keep me and away, you know, make me keep it in my pants, as they say.
Mm-hmm.
The moment I start thinking, because I thought of, you know, niggas be thinking about what it took to get her to the house. You know, I had to take her out on a date, you know, a couple of drinks. We smoked a little bit. We bought a little jewels, took on a little shopping spree.
Mm-hmm.
But then the back end, as they say in the business, I'm going to take care of you on the back end, baby. That's crazy to me. Like $600,000.
Okay, so it's more like legal fees too. So it's like a
it all go look. All of it's the price of the pussy.
$600,000 worth.
600,000
just to get in.
That is wild to me. That is, I don't understand how people allow themselves to get that backed up. I'd be mad, like, if I borrowed $20 from my sister or something, I'd be like, I'd be feeling some type of way. Let me get the little girl her little $20 back before she be all calling somebody, talking about some this nigga Vino.
Exactly.
I don't want that kind of problem.
And nobody wants
people money. That's one of the things I prided myself on throughout my life. I be telling little chicks to send me feet pictures. I make sure I pay up front. I pay up front. I pay up front. We're not going to cover with no back end.
I get it. But it is 600,000 is a lot. And I mean, he was claiming like it was a racist judge, but I'm like, bruh, like you said, it's the price of sticking the tip in, honestly. You ain't do much.
Huh?
You ain't do much. It's the price of sticking the tip in. That's what he had to pay up.
Look, first of all, whatever he paid, it wasn't enough.
It wasn't enough.
And this might lend itself to my theory, this whole situation with Tyrese. You see, I got this theory that if you hit it good enough, she ain't gonna be out here looking for nothing. She gonna be the type that won't take care of you. You all right? I know you fucked. No, don't worry. I got the kid. You all right though? You need some new Jordans. You need some weed money, some drink money. Like if you laying it down proper, she gonna try to give you something. Like she gonna make sure you want for nothing, sir.
Yeah.
You're gonna want for nothing.
That's true.
I know personally. If I wanted to be a deadbeat nigga, I feel like I could do it. This is some valuable information I'm giving to you, fellas. I'm not saying be that all the time, but I feel that every nigga should at least be out in the world for 2 years just seeing what your dick can bring you. You just need to know the value of your dick in these streets.
Yeah.
Because some niggas got, hey, I can lay up with a chick for 5 years, dick. Some niggas got, hey, look, so what you about to do, Dick? You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is.
I will say at least 2 years if you didn't do it during the pandemic, because the pandemic, I think, kind of like it stopped a lot of that too. Like if you got like 1 year dick game, they gave you 2 because we in a pandemic. You know what I'm saying? So I believe now is the proper time to do it, because I believe I saw so many relationships kind of stay on, or not relationships, but people kind of stay around. And I literally saw a man stay in the lady's house. He didn't have a job. He had a drinking problem, and he just stayed up in the house for about 3 years. But it was during the pandemic, so she really couldn't do nothing with, you put him on the street, come back with COVID. So, but for the most part, it's about, give yourself about 2 years just to see if you got like potential. Over here choking, Jesus.
I'm sorry. I almost died from this reefer. Don't worry about me though.
Lord,
fellas. Ladies too. I feel like you should know. You need to know what your true value is in these streets. Because niggas would act different if they knew. See, a lot of niggas is in their head and it's pride and ego and it's delusion. I make sure bitches is right when they're right. I do this, I do that. I'm a fly nigga. I've been get out there with no money in your pocket, just your game and your dick, and see what you are worth in these streets. A lot of niggas you might find out some things about yourself.
Yep, might as well.
You might find out some things about yourself. Ladies too. Find out what that pussy's worth. See what you can. I mean, it's easier for ladies. This is why this is more of a task for the men, because we know what your pussy. I keep trying to lower the price of pussy, but it keep bouncing back.
Now, some people are worth just Walmart greeters. Sometimes they don't have it. You know.
I used to be able to get pussy from a chick for a sip of my 40 and a puff of this little blunt right here. I'm like, you want to hit this?
Not anymore.
You thirsty? Here. You trying to go back to the spot? All right, let's roll.
That's done deal.
That shit. Now you ain't getting no play in the club. I literally just had a birthday celebration where we bought approximately 12 bottles of not Casamigos, but Gran Cormino. Shout out Kevin Hart with the Mino Lino. We bought all these bottles of Gran Cormino, and the bitch had the nerve look at me and say, y'all don't drink Casamigos? Bitch, we just bought 12 bottles. It looked like 4th of July every time in the section.
And she worried about Casamigos.
She worried about Casamigos.
She decided worried about bottomless mimosas too. That's
we literally bought all the Gran Cormino. Hey, Kev, we gotta talk too, bro. You gotta get more bottles of Gran Cormino in the stores. We bought all of the bottles, every bottle. They're not gonna have Gran Cormino around these parts for another 3 weeks because we bought it all up.
Jesus, yeah,
it's crazy. It's crazy.
She worried about.
Shout out to the wet t-shirt contest too. It's a movie. That footage will be dropping soon on my OnlyFans.
Okay, yeah. See,
Victoria said she was gonna come jump in the contest, but she chickened out.
My tatas.
That they would have been well embraced. And technically, it was a baptism because Black Jesus, Sling Johnson, he blessed all the bottles before the ceremonies. So it technically was a baptism and a wet t-shirt contest.
I don't think that would be a valid card in heaven when I got there and be like, it was no, okay.
Yeah, it is. You running there, you say these titties are sanctified.
See, and then a guy gonna be like, take your ass down. Here's the elevator.
I know what's up. Look, I got a real reason to believe that God got my back.
Of course.
You gotta know this.
Of course.
You know why God got my back? And this is some more valuable information for you people. God got my back because I denounced the devil publicly. Okay? Mm-hmm. I denounced the devil publicly. Mm-hmm. First of all, You got to stand up against the devil, look him in the eye and say, nigga, I'm one of God's warriors.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't
Yeah.
believe in none of this evil and hatred you spilling.
Mm-hmm.
I've been on a tirade as of late, and I lost a lot of friends. I ain't gonna even stunt you because you know I want to run this by you because this is something that I've really been mindful of, and I've just been thinking about a lot lately. Not that I'm thinking about it, but I walked into a store. You know, it was some gentleman conversation. I'm not going to divulge any names, tell who was saying what, but I walked into a conversation with some gentlemen, and they was talking about running a train on this chick and how the chick, you know, everybody got some da 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 da, and I'm just looking because it really became a real actualization. Running a train on a woman is a homosexual act.
I feel like
let's address that. It's gay. It's not saying that gay is bad. Not saying that. Not saying I'm condemning anybody. I'm just saying for the fact of the matter is that it's a homosexual act. Too many dicks in the room.
And too many like to be bragging about it.
Yeah. Y'all all went in on the same. That was
y'all secretion.
And then that 6 nigga in the train. Who raised you?
Like why?
What did your mother do for a living? The 6 nigga in the train.
You could not have loved yourself.
You don't have nothing else better to do. Nothing.
Be the last one. Oh, I'm gonna tap in after. After what?
I could never be the 6th nigga in the train. By the time the 3rd nigga, I'm like, damn, that nigga's been in there forever. I'm gonna start getting on my phone and seeing if I can just hook something up for myself. Yeah, these niggas wilding in here. They running the train on Keisha. I'm thinking about you. I'm just trying to get up out of here. You want something from the stores? You want some Flamin' Hot Cheetos or some Takis or something? I'll be there in a minute. I'm gonna stop and get Dutchess.
You changed your life after, at least at the 3rd. Yeah. Because
by the 3rd nigga, I'm sitting there like,
it's getting nasty.
They're taking forever.
Yeah. And to be the last one.
And why are you taking forever in a train? This is not a sensual situation.
It's supposed to be
I know I give you 37 delivery pumps, but in a train, if I ever were to step into a train, it'd be 15 good pumps. I'm not even trying to.
I don't, I'm not going to say that people are wrong for doing it. Do what you feel, but it's still, as a woman, just to have too many around. Yeah, we got the holes to fill them, but I don't need them all filled at the same time.
Look,
just saying.
I swear to God, I don't even know how the niggas be doing it. I was watching Pornhub one day and I seen niggas, they was running a train on this chick and they nuts was all slapping and shit. Like, it wasn't even the chick getting slapped on. These niggas nuts slapping like that. I'm like, what the fuck? Nigga, you don't feel that extra meat tapping your sack? How is you staying hard, bro? This is homosexual now.
I just think, have you seen where it's like the multiple in one hole?
Yo, you are coming off another man now. Y'all meats is sliding against each other. Like, y'all is wild. That's why I think that. I was like, oh my God, we fallen so far from God. I prayed immediately. I said, dear Heavenly Father, please deliver me from evil. You are the kingdom and the power and the glory.
Look, we sitting there like,
I stopped watching porn for 2 months after that.
It is you like when you, especially when you go down a rabbit hole, like it's not like you searched it, but all of a sudden you're like, oh, what's this? And it just start playing, like, oh, wait a minute. This is getting dark. Like it's getting dark.
What's you searching in porn nowadays? What are you searching?
Mine is usually stuff that I wouldn't normally do. So
that's the difference between men and women. Is it that you wouldn't do it, or you want somebody to be like ask you, inquire about it? Because I know closed mouths don't get fed. Sometimes you be saying weird shit to chicks and be like, "You into that? You want to try it?"
I don't think I would be down to try certain things. I would just be like,
Oh, you be watching a lot of butt stuff on Pornhub, don't you?
no, I'm fine with that. Um,
Okay. Hey, look, I'm finding this out more and more. It be the women asking for the butt stuff before a nigga. Nigga be like, I'm good with this put. You want me to put it where?
you wanna try it?
You ain't gonna hurt. I don't want to hear no crying once I get in there. Because I'm not gonna stop.
Look, I no, that stuff don't bother me. It's hard to explain. It's just like the stuff that I wouldn't normally. I don't know the stuff I just wouldn't normally do,
I ain't gonna stop.
like the multiples. I don't.
I've been I've been locked in on my BBW shit. I ain't gonna even stunt. Pornhub don't really even suggest nothing new for me no more. It'd be straight BBW. And I got into a weird moment for a while where I was doing the autoerotic asphyxiation shit and the strangulation, sex and strangulation. When bitches was throwing nooses around their neck, like, hang me from the doorway and fuck me. I'm like, that's a possibility. And they
That's the
real
part.
big girls too. They was some big ones. They was some big ones. And they just hanging from the doorway. I'm like, that is good architecture. Whoever put that doorway in was a motherfucking carpenter.
That was the best doorway. Oh, Jesus. See, no, I don't have like that's probably a rabbit hole I would get caught up in. Because it'd be one of those, it'd be like you said, that's a possibility. Like you don't think that can happen. And they be sitting there like, and then she upside down doing it. You be like,
you be sitting there looking like, oh, look at God.
Be like, how they
upside down from that ceiling fan?
Okay, and she's spinning at the same time.
Yeah. That shit crazy.
Like,
she pirouetting like a ballerina, extending all her limbs, showing that she's really strangulating from the ceiling fan.
She got everything pulling up. You like,
okay, I gotta stop. I gotta leave the internet alone.
The internet is
because I be trying to use the internet for righteous shit, and it always you can't. Did you realize that it's damn near impossible to turn on your computer, your phone, and once you access the internet, you are damn near guaranteed to see some sexual act.
More than likely, no.
It's so crazy. I didn't even understand how real that was until the other day. Like I'm just scrolling Twitter, and I don't even follow nobody crazy like that on Twitter. I'm in the comedian seeing what they talk about. Like, Spank, you bugging my nigga Spank. Oh shit, y'all niggas crazy. Oh look at, and then I just see, and like I'm scrolling, and it just said masturbation, a thread. I said, what is this?
Yeah.
And then you get to scrolling, and this is the fucked up part about Twitter, because you get to scrolling, they trick the fuck out of you first, because it was all females just playing with themselves. I'm like, this is what they doing. It's 5:30 in the afternoon. Why is there naked bitches on Twitter
right now? At this
pussy. Why? It's 5 children are just coming home from school. What are you doing?
Dinner should be on the table. What are we doing right now?
So I get to scrolling, of course. You know, I had to look. I had to see who was in there. I wasn't just going. You never know. You might run into somebody. You know. So I'm just scrolling like, damn, these bitches. And by the way, women, y'all got some extravagant toys. I thought I knew women's sex toys. Y'all got some wild shit out here.
Some rough stuff.
I'm scrolling. I'm like, wow, they really, like you, wow. Y'all just be at home all day on Twitter playing with your pussy. This one chick, she was playing with her pussy in the call center, talking to people about their cable, about their Comcast.
Wait a minute. She's on the phone.
Yes. She was telling, and we could get you an Xfinity plan, and yet no, everything will be included. Phone, cable, internet. Oh no, it's my pleasure to get this. I'm like,
she's supposed to be working.
No, I called. I ordered renew my stars. I said, fuck what 50 saying. I need stars, bitch. Talk to me. Now tell me how your day's going.
What's the deal plan? What we got? How many boxes? Look.
But this shit is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
They fucked me up. I had to close the thread because as I was scrolling, I'm like, okay, all these women just, I thought it was a woman thing. And the next thing I know, it's a nigga jerking off in the camera. I'm like, you fucked it all up, dude.
Like, it's over. Nah, I will say,
close this out.
Twitter got, I think that's when what was it? What was it? Hitman Holla, when his nudes were out? It was Twitter.
First of all, gentlemen,
enough.
I want to say this to you. Stop putting your dicks on the internet.
Stop. And then stop saying they got leaked. Because some dudes will be like, man, I sent that to a girl. No girl leaked.
We know she like it. We know she wants to see it.
But she did not leak.
Get your OnlyFans, though. Make her pay for it if she really want to see it. Sure. I'm trying to help y'all raise the value of dick, too. This is invaluable information. If we just stop showing it to them, we can get a lot more done with it.
And titties and ass, too. Because you could, yeah.
I
said titties and ass, too. That might be something. I want to do an OnlyFans, but I don't want anybody to know it's me. Like, I don't know how to promote and be like, hey, go check out my OnlyFans, but it's not me.
I got you. We gonna talk about it after because I got it. Because all you gotta do is you wear the face paint, like you know how you do the face paint for kids parties. You paint your face like a tiger, then throw a little mask over it. You know what I'm saying? Then you throw a mask over it. You don't just throw the mask over. You're like, no, I see your cheekbones, bitch. No, yeah.
But see, and then I got tattoos, and they give me away though.
They got body paint for that.
These, I could make money with these.
You could. There's nothing on them, right?
There's nothing on like the actual them. No,
because I knew this girl. She had she did one of them areola tattoos before.
I say no.
And she did like a sun.
Okay.
It looked like the sun. I was like, oh, that's dope.
Yeah, I've seen a girl, the guy who did this tattoo, he did a heart. So he basically
I had it. One of my girlfriends had that. I was like, I thought it was temporary. She's like, no, it's
here to stay. Yeah.
I'm like, and they got the color right. Like the whole areola is that color.
He matched everything on it, yeah. And it
I'd be nervous though. What's that gonna do in child, like in nursing a child? Like will it come out, will the milk come out different flavors? Is it gonna come out different colors?
For the ink, yeah, the ink could affect. That's why I never got anything on them, because I didn't know. Like, this is all, our skin, so everything goes through it. So like, think about when you do like ointments and lotions and stuff, it goes through your skin, it goes in your skin. So yeah. I'm
kind of thinking I would like the mother of my child to make sure it's a marijuana in her system when she's breastfeeding.
No.
I feel like that'll keep my baby nice and calm. I don't know, because I know who I was as a child. And I know I used to do stupid, like but I just had a lot of energy. And if somebody just found a way to calm me down, I'd have just been there doing my little work. I'd probably be a doctor. I'd probably cure cancer by now. But because I was hyper, I used to do shit like, I walked up to him, I was like, Uncle Man, I'm about to headbutt you. He was like, ha. And I was like, bah. And I headbutted him dumb hard. Like, he was holding me. He was holding me up like this. It almost dropped him. And like, he like blacked out a little bit. I was like 3-4 years old when I did that. I was like, I don't know what made me do it. I just did it. I think I was watching the A-Team, and Mr. T headbutted somebody, and I was like, I wanted to do the same thing.
But I wouldn't blame that on your hypeness. It was just like, you was a kid, you saw it on TV.
Man, look.
But that was it.
You couldn't tell me nothing about Mr. T back then, boy. I was a fan. Ain't get no playing, Hannibal. Ain't get no playing, Hannibal. That was my name.
I know my brother had a Mr. T doll. He had the doll, and I was like, what the like, yes.
When he said, I call myself Mr. T because they always got to call me Mr. I said, what? Like, ain't no playing, Hannibal. That's my favorite shit.
Oh no, that shit was dope. Like I do remember it. Like it's just, but he was a character in the same way. You know what I'm saying? He made a mark for himself though.
I loved it every single minute.
Yeah.
Every
No,
single minute, man.
I'm trying to
Look,
think. What did I
whew,
like it?
I'm
I
high.
was a little.
This blunt is big as hell. It's not even my first blunt of the day. It's like my
That,
third one of the day. I've been
why?
going through it. I'm an old man now, Victoria.
That don't, that don't solidify why that's your third blunt though.
Because I got joint pains. I got joint pain. His
It's
joint
okay.
pain is real.
Go stretch.
I've been doing that, but I need some numbing power on top of that.
Oh,
Some things just stretching ain't gonna motherfucking solve.
you don't
Like
know
I'm at
that.
that point now in my life where I wake up and just sit on the edge of the bed for 20 minutes before I stand up.
I'm only laughing because I be like, I gotta get up and do
Mm-hmm.
a lot of shit.
And that's not even the fucked up part. I already was up for 45 minutes just looking at the ceiling, like, all right, you're just doing the system check. Just, all right, heart beating, wiggle your toes, okay.
Ankles move,
Fingertips, okay.
okay.
All right, neck feel all right. You
Real
gotta let a
life.
fart go. You know you gotta let a fart go when you first wake up. Oh, that didn't smell good. I gotta get to the bathroom in a second. All right.
Let me get this
Dick
water
hard. All right, dick hard. All right, at least that's some good news.
working. It's
you
working.
gotta do a systems check when you open your eyes in the morning.
You
You
do.
never know.
I mean, and I go straight to Instagram and I check everything on there
No, I
sometimes.
gotta say a prayer for them. Like, all right, God, thank you. Thank you for the day.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
that's true.
Pussy next to me would have been good this one on blowjob, but I ain't holding that to you. That ain't your department.
It's not
I
God's
say,
fault. That's on you.
yeah, that's my fault. You know what I mean? I'll get to that later. But you gotta have that talk with the Most High. And then I sit up and then I sit on the edge of the bed like this for a minute. Oh, what I gotta do today.
And you know what you got to do. You already know. See,
And I be wanting to let y'all women know, y'all are not alone. You know how y'all go to sleep in a little tank top and a titty end up on the side part of the titty?
yeah.
That happened to me sometimes if I go to sleep with my drawers on. Nuts be all out one leg of the drawers. Dick be out the other side. You'd be like, damn, how my nuts and dick get tangled up in my drawers?
So I personally cannot wear tank tops and go braless because they will end out on the outside. And it's like a thong for the for the titties. And you be like, all right,
It's
that's
easier to sleep with nothing nowadays.
I can't. I
I
can't.
sleep draws off. I can sleep Winnie the Pooh style sometimes. I have a t-shirt on and no drawers.
I will say it's safe to say I can do that when I have no kids in the house. Cause I'm gonna say it. When I was younger, my mom used to sleep Winnie the Pooh style, and like you go in a room, you be like, "Oh, okay," and I didn't want to see that, and I can't unsee it. So yeah, I don't do that with my
Can't
kids.
unsee it.
Yeah, so.
You're absolutely right. See, I have the fortunate luxury of being a bachelor, so
Yeah.
as you walk around, nuts out, dick swinging, just sometimes I'm in my drawers, sometimes I'm not.
It just depends on how you feel that day.
Like, if people come to my house unexpected, that's why I always tell people, come to my house so I know to put pants on, bro. Because
Give me
if not, it's gonna take me 15 minutes to get to the door. Because I'm gonna take my minute to find my pants. I'm like, what the fuck is ringing the door? Hold on, I'll be right there.
No, yeah,
Give me
don't
a
ever
second.
unannounced. Don't ever go unannounced. That's
Don't
not
show up unannounced. That's valuable information. Never show up at somebody's house unannounced because they might not have no pants on.
or bra.
Bras
Yeah,
is optional. Everybody want to fight for equality. Let's all have our titties out.
I
And put
can't.
your privates away.
If you no, it'll be a lot moving,
A lot of movement, you say?
a lot of movement, and
A
I'll be
lot
having
of
a whole
moving and shaking.
I have to hold them like a baby. Like I'd be like, oh, thanks. Hey. You
Grapes and weed. Grapes and weed. That's all I
way.
need is some grapes and weed.
Not everybody can get away with that,
What?
because you
Grapes? I know
grape.
some people got grape allergies.
No, but the weed part.
The weed part.
Yeah, yeah. Because it's been
I'd be
another.
surprised sometimes that we link so hard and we chill like this because I don't really hang around non-weed smokers like that.
Well, it's not that I'm not. It's just one of those like it's occasional. I'm occasional.
Occasional.
Okay. But not, I don't know if you saw what was it, a US jumper, long jumper. She got
Oh
stripped of
yeah.
her title. Tara Davis.
Yeah,
What
she lost her shit for weed, man. But that one, I believe. That is a performance enhancing drug in the long jump because you floating now. You just
Okay. Maybe I get you that. But because you be sitting there like, how high can I go? And you trying to go higher.
trying to
Yeah,
be
no.
higher.
Yeah, no. But I just hate that people are getting stripped for titles of stuff that's legalized in most places.
Well,
And
technically, and this is me being devil's advocate and really being real, it's only legal in 22 of the 50 states. So we got to get more than half first. Before we start talking that.
yeah.
And we really
I
need
mean,
the government, the federal government to be like, all right, we good. That's all
just
we
go.
got left, y'all. We don't got no exports. Only thing we export is culture. So let's get in on this cannabis too. I'm with it.
But I mean, that's the one thing too, though. Like, even if they legalize it, like if you're in the military, if you're in the military, you cannot test positive for it. That's one thing I know for sure. And I'm like, but then that kind of defeats the purpose too, though.
And the craziest part of it is in those types of situations, not throwing anyone under the bus or saying I know any knowledge, but I know for a fact that when you tell people they can't smoke weed, they just do different drugs that get out of their system faster. Like
That is
cocaine.
true. That is
The
true.
person will be like, nah, I can't fuck with that weed. They gotta test me at work tomorrow. Let me get that cocaine though.
But hitting bumps all
Yeah. Mad
yep,
truck drivers is on cocaine, but they refuse to smoke any weed.
because they're gonna get dropped, yeah.
The problem ain't that be the bullshit. The problem ain't that the drugs are being done, is that the shit be in your system too long. That's the only disadvantage we had. And it's in your system too long because it is an herb, it is a food. If you ate an apple a month ago, you're gonna test positive for apple in your system. Exactly. Because shit goes through your system, you metabolize it.
Yep.
Cocaine is a different type of drug, so that's out your system immediately. It's a narcotic.
Yep.
But I was saying that a long time ago. I'm just happy I'm in a state now that legalized marijuana, and
that's true. Yeah, you good. Yeah.
When they did that shit, when they said we gonna stop fucking with niggas for some weed, you got an ounce or less on you, you good. Just don't have it out. I was like,
yeah, or where is it? And then it's something about the plants. You could have like 2 plants.
Here you can have 4 plants per household.
Okay. Just write down notes for maybe later. But 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 that's the thing. I think like you said though, I've seen it where people be like, man, I don't do weed, and they'll go in the bathroom, everybody snort lines, and I'm like, but now you just souped up because you don't want to do something that's gonna calm you down.
First of all, let me just put this out there. It's a little piece of valuable information. If you got to go to the bathroom to do that drug, it's probably not something you really want to be doing. Don't do drugs in bathrooms.
Bathrooms, dirty places, like
yeah.
No.
If you need that kind of privacy to do your drug, I mean, I'll be out just walking, smoking weed in the public.
You should be okay. You should be able to do that.
I'm good. I do. If I got a dickhead cop, I'll be like, yes, this is CBD, sir. This is your Delta 9 that I bought it at the store right there at the BP at the gas station.
Here's the little baggie that shows.
Yeah, show them the little fake decoy baggie you bought from This is what I'm smoking.
Yeah.
If he that beat to take your blunt and run it through a lab, then you know what? He was just a dick. And you know what? People ain't even going. Most judges wouldn't even. They're not putting up with that bullshit no more.
At all. Like not with the little petty stuff. But I don't know. I just feel like maybe that's probably one of my things. I think I got like a little PTSD of just like how they used to do people with weed before. So I kind of was like, I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with it. Like I personally, okay, senior year high school, we had what was it, like a senior lock-in. And so after graduation, everybody has a senior lock-in at this recreational center. And my homie was like, yo, have you ever, got high before? I was like, nah, that was y'all thing. I ain't never really do that. And I was like what? He was like, smoke. I was like, cool, all right. We not only are smoking, but we are drinking, and not just regularly, like, how it used to be like the little Smirnoffs, the little coolers. We're drinking liquor. And I've never done weed. I've never drank hardcore liquor at this time. We pull up. I'm like, car
I love when people say, I've never done weed. I've never done weed.
I've never done weed. Like, that's how I felt though. I was in high school. So we're sitting there. He pulls into the parking lot, swerves in the parking lot. So now they already like, what is going on? We go to the door. We're like, we're here. Let's go in. And they're like, sit y'all asses down. And we're like, what? They're like, no, we got to call your mother. I'm like, no, don't call her. I'm terrified. I'm sitting on the curb. I'm like, and my mom is like, what the fuck is going on? Because when the police showed up to the door, they was like, they said, my mom was like, so you here for my son? And they was like, no, we hear about your daughter. She was like, what? They gave her my name. She was just like, and I looked at her and I was just like, oh, I fucked up. So I think that gave me PTSD about like just smoking. Like I've done it, but I don't get into it because that shit threw me off. Like to this day, I be sitting there like, man, I miss my whole senior lock-in, bro. Like I was never mad.
Man, that first time you get caught smoking, it's always, you see what people really think about you. Yep. They be saying fucked up shit like, you just like the rest of them niggas. I'm like, you thought I was better than these niggas? Hold on, let me go back to being better. Like,
I could be that. I could do it.
They used to look at me with promise. They're like, yeah, he gonna be the one to change the world. Then they call me with the knuckleheads back behind the schools.
Same.
And it was like, oh, you wanted him too. We thought it was so much. I remember when I went to my college orientation. I got high. I ain't gonna lie. I got high at the orientation, at the campus visit and shit. We just dipped off and smoked a blunt. Like, yeah, this is what we're gonna be smoking when we come here. Like, that's how we was talking. This is gonna be the spot when we get here, September. This is what we're gonna be smoking every day. I like this. Nice little cut spot. So we came back from behind the building, chilling. Like, it was nice too. They had little benches back there. Not a lot of foot traffic. Just a nice little opening. We saw a deer and everything. Yeah, so we was just sitting there chilling. We come back, and then they taking us to the little, like, the food spot with the commons, they called it. Okay. So we walked over to the commons. Niggas was perfectly hungry. They had a Sbarro's in the commons. So I'm in the Sbarro's fucking up some baked ziti and lemon chicken. Baked ziti and lemon chicken. I was fucking that shit up. so motherfucking, they take us back to the lecture and they talking to us about how campus life is gonna be. You know the shit when you're a freshman in college, when you trying to get you to come spend that paper.
Right.
So motherfucking, now it's a whole private college. Shout out CW Post. I still fuck with y'all, the pioneers, nigga. But motherfucker, they telling us about the whole award. Now I'm AP. I'm advanced calculus, literature studies. Like I'm like, nigga, I ain't even taking no bullshit courses like the rest of these niggas gonna take when they first get here. The most bullshit course I had was because I needed an art elective, so I took drama. Come on, I took drama class. I was like, all right, listen. It was some fine chicks up in there.
Of course.
But I'm in AP calculus, I'm in literature studies, I'm in advanced English 101. Like this freshman, I'm like, let me knock out all my prerequisites first.
Damn.
Then I could play in my upperclassmen years because I gotta sit in on a mechanical drawing class or some shit, like some dumb shit. Yeah. So they talking, and I'm high. Eyes red as fuck, like, but the eyes was really red because of the allergy. Because you done took me from the heart of the city, like concrete everywhere, like, and then now it's grass and trees, and I was outside looking at a deer, like I'm in there, like, yeah, I'm in that bitch going crazy. Yeah, so eyes is red, but I am high, but I'm just listening. Yeah, you look like you're distracted. I'm like, he's like, you look high. I thought you were better. I'm like,
you did.
What? Don't get me fucked up.
See?
Man, I was so disappointed. I still went to the school. Shout out to CW Post. But and I got kicked off campus. Shout out to CW Post.
Now, I will say I did go like in college. So, okay, that's also why I got PTSD too a little bit because the dude that I got high with in high school, he's like a bum now. So when I seen him, I was like, oh. Yeah. Like, it kind of scared me. And I was like, oh my God, that's what it does to you. Now he looked like Tyrone Biggums and it's just like, it threw me all the way off.
That is a good deterrent because that's why I never touch crack and heroin and all that other shit. Because like, I seen what that do to y'all niggas.
Yeah.
I knew cool ass niggas smoking weed.
That was
Bias drug dealer in my city came. When I first seen him, he pulled up like this.
See?
That was the move. I was like, oh, that's dope. His wheels was shiny to the motherfucker. Clean. I smelled this little Calvin Klein obsession from like a block away. The nigga was that obsession for men used to be the shit back in the day. Y'all niggas don't know now. Y'all on y'all different flavors and Yves Saint Laurents and all that shit.
I don't know what
back in the day, if you had some Calvin Klein obsession from some CK1, nigga. If you had the official CK1, not that bootleg you bought on the corner, the official CK1 that you had to go get from Macy's when you just needed one spray each side.
That was it. Not the oil.
You outside.
Oil from Alibaba's. Nah, not that.
Out at the cookout with your Air Force Ones on, just waiting for somebody to play some say, who got the percolator going? Or you waiting for somebody to play Follow Me?
Not the percolator.
Yes, the percolator. It's time for the percolator. He's like, niggas always got their plate on the dance floor. Hold my potato salad. Hold my potato salad. And you be trying to dance with niggas was the realest. Niggas would dance in grass and not get a stain on their Air Force Ones.
Not a stain.
Y'all niggas ain't doing it like that no more. Niggas can barely walk in their shoes.
Barely. Yes. Be sitting there. Nah. I mean, now, shoot, dudes low-key wearing heels. At this point, I just say so. I'm like, I don't know what you do with those.
These niggas is different, man. Speaking of walking, did you see the fight this weekend when Chief Keef walked out with with Tank?
I Ryan Garcia
versus Ryan Garcia this weekend.
I saw clips. I didn't see that, but I knew.
Yo, as a nigga from New Jersey, sometimes I gotta stay. I gotta rep my hood. So Chief Keef, him and New Jersey have a tumultuous relationship. I'm gonna just leave it at that. When I saw him come out, I was like, damn. It almost made me not want to bet on this fight. I was like, damn, you walking out with. I thought the fix was in, but look, shout out to Gervonta Davis, man. You put the pause on that nigga. You hit that nigga with the lever shot.
Rocked his ass. I was like, That's the only thing about fighting. You get your ass beat, that ass whooping goes viral now. Like that ain't no, oh, catch it on ESPN, catch some clips. No, that shit is
And the whole world
everywhere.
saw it.
Whole
Nigga, I was, it's crazy because people don't know. I'm kind of nice with my hands. Low,
okay.
like I don't be trying to put hands on nobody. I ain't trying to be a boxer, but I know how to fight.
Okay.
So in the room when I was watching the fight, I had a couple niggas in there. They was looking like, what happened? But when he punched them I'm like, oh, you heard him, press him. And I seen Tank start moving there. I'm like, they're like, what happened? And then he took the knee. I'm like, he fucked his fucking rib up, hit him right in the liver.
Yep.
I saw that punch when it landed in real time. I'm like, oh, that was the one. Press him. He hurt. You got him. And I'm just like, yo, they talk about how it's ironic that his mentor got fucked up the same way before. I remember that shot because I was watching it. I saw when B-Hop did it. And the motherfucking funniest part was after I thought he was gonna do it too, because Oscar De La Hoya goes, he hit me in my liver, in my liver, and my body shut down. My body shut down. He hit me in the liver.
My liver.
I'm like,
Yo,
nigga, that's what happened to him. People don't understand what a liver shot will do to you, especially if he hit you right where it's like your rib kind of poking a little bit. Man, oh man.
He was just, I was
You gonna
like,
shut down. That nigga the lights was dimming on that nigga. He almost died from that punch.
he really did. Like when you see the clip and it's just like, he just sitting there like, I'm like, damn, I think he was doing a body check, like you said.
Yeah, he had to reset.
Like,
why the fuck my nose bleed? Like he hit him in the body and made his nose bleed.
yes.
That's that Jean-Claude Van Damme blood sport punch from the Kumite.
Yeah, like you just needed, you could tell he needed a minute. You could tell he was like,
yeah. He's like, we ain't gonna make a 10 count, boss.
like,
Go ahead, keep count. And then
take it out.
Damn, you at 8 already? He looked up like, oh, you at 8 already? Hold on, this shit just happened.
Like, wait, no, just let it go. Just let it go. That boy was shook. He had a whole, it was like, because at first I'm like,
shout out to Tank, man. I knew you was gonna win the whole time. Just stop scaring me with that Chief Keef shit, man. Next time, bring out a real nigga. Bring out Meek Mill. He was about to start a fight at your last show. Your last fight.
Oh no, y'all should have known with Chief Keef. I'm like, he felt confident about that choice for some reason.
He did. You hear that Ryan Garcia saying he had a rat in his camp? He said he had a mole. He said it's fucked up. I'm glad I found out now. I'm like, bruh, the mole didn't punch you in the motherfucking ribs.
That's what I was thinking when I was like, so the rat did it or who did it?
Yeah.
Because I saw
it's a one-on-one sport. At the end of the day, I gotta get in there and fight. Like now, if you're saying I walked in there and I was hurt and they let them know that I was hurt, different.
That's different.
But you walked in there standing tall. You walked in there tall. I knew you was gonna lose. You know the moment I knew you was gonna lose, Ryan Garcia? When Tank said, I'm gonna break your jaw. And you got real Mexican with the corny ass response. No, I break your jaw. No, I break your jaw. Like he was threatening your whole family. He told your mother and sister not to come. I'd have smacked the shit out of a nigga. You start talking to me straight.
Wait a minute.
Let that be a valuable lesson to you niggas, yo. Smack a nigga when he talk crazy. No, I'm not endorsing violence. But no, real nigga shit. When he said, I break your jaw. Don't even bring your sister. Don't bring your mom. Tell him stay home. And your son, your little brother, I break his jaw too. Tell him come up here.
Yeah. Like.
And all you can come up with is, no, I break your jaw.
Nah, as soon as you got my family, you
can't see my hook.
Nah, he was out. He was out then. Like definitely, I believe he was out then. Like that. But again, like you said though, a rat can only say, "Oh yeah, he's hurt," on his right side. But y'all have to be examined before y'all do these fights. Y'all have to, You know what I'm saying? So did you lie and you were hurt? That's
Nah,
another
motherfuckers
thing.
want that money. That's what it be. Niggas will hide an injury.
Mm-hmm.
And shit, we seeing $20 million on this fight. You
Let's
better
go.
put some extra tape on that toe.
That's it. Look, whatever's gonna help. Put some cortisone on. I don't know. Put some icy hot over here. Get me an icy hot. I don't know. Keep me on it.
I'm gonna edit this whole part out when I almost died on camera. Oh, I love a good sea moss tea.
I make a sea moss tea. Do you make it or what do you do with it?
You want to learn how to make your own?
Well, I make mine, but how do you do yours? Because I do sea moss, lemon juice, and date syrup.
Well, I do. I just drop a spoonful of it in on some peppermint tea.
No. Let me help you. Okay. Look, so I do I make my water really hot and then I do lemon juice. I squeeze a lemon. I know real lemon from bottle. And then I put a spoon or two full of sea moss and I do date syrup so it could be a little sweet. And then I do that. So that's a really good one too. And then I add the water.
Yeah, you doing all the extra additives. I do spoonful of that sea moss in the water with the tea bag. Boom, let that steep for like 10 minutes. Real talk, I end up just eating the sea moss straight up first and then chasing it with the tea, basically.
I can't do sea moss.
It's warm. I just be like, it'd be floating right there at the top. I'm like, okay. It was unsettling the first couple of times. It was because to be in your mouth
like sea moss gives me like petroleum jelly taste.
It definitely does. It's like swallowing a warm teaspoon of petroleum jelly. That's exactly what it is.
And I was
Perfect word.
The first time I did it, I was like, "Ooh!" And
so
you know,
you're a spitter. You're saying
when it came to that and that mindset, and I was like, "What the fuck did I just do?" Like,
hey, that's all right. I know. I got a homegirl. She swallow nut all day, but can't swallow oysters. No bullshit. No bullshit.
That's ass fucking backwards. That's ass.
Yeah, she cannot. You can't. She tried. She wasted 3 oysters, but she just realized she couldn't swallow it. She put that shit in her mouth. I'm like, bitch, you swallow nut all day. You swallowing nigga. They told me you got the no gag, but you can't handle an oyster.
Oyster is the problem. That's funny. That's funny as shit. You would like, oh my God, be sitting there like, no, you look. I feel like if you could do that, you can pretty much swallow anything. That's just my word on it. Because I think, especially me and y'all stuff, it don't always taste good. So
I'm in a new place. I've always been kind of on the sweet end. Ladies have told me I should have knew I had diabetes a while back, but no, I think I'm in a newer place now because I've been fruits and vegetables, and I think of fruits, vegetables, diabetes, a lot of water. Like I've been like my water intake has been crazy.
You probably at the right.
My skin just be clear now. I know I'm out here tasting delectable.
Candy is looking good. I see the glow. It's all.
I ain't even had a haircut, and people don't even notice. That's the crazy part. I ain't shaved nothing in a minute. I'm gonna get one soon though, because I got this show this weekend.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide if I want to take this hair down. This is mine.
Good. I do miss the purple. The purple.
Yeah, like that's my, I can see my full on face, but
you've been out here living. She been out here living. I ain't never been to Disney World as a 40-year-old man. She took the whole fam. I'm like, damn, that's ballerific, huh? Okay, I see you out here.
It was pretty clutch. I felt good about it. White women, I have a little beef with y'all, and I actually built this into a set because I was kind of like really pissed that they didn't let us know about the white girl hiking sandals. And I did about 10,000 steps a day while we was at Disney World for 5 days. And I was not hurting. Like every day I was like, let's go, let's walk. I was running. I remember running across Disney World so we can
You
go
talk
to
about the Birkins, the
it's the I gotta get them. It's the Jesus joints. It's that the
yeah,
Jesus.
Birkenstock. Those are Birkins. Yeah, Jesus. You should know those was gonna be comfy.
No. It's not. No, it's not those. It's got the rubber bottom. It's like the Jordan bottom. No, it looked like a tennis shoe at the bottom. I know what you're talking about. The Birkenstocks. No, these joints have like the little rope just across it, and then it's attached to a Jordan bottom. That's what I call them. But it's
No,
like,
that's still a Birkin. I'm telling you.
oh, it's part of the same. Okay, look. All I know is white women we beefing because I felt like we should have all known about this. Y'all always want to scream, feminism and unity and all that stuff. Y'all ain't tell the black people nothing. Y'all ain't tell
That's why it be a game. The most valuable shit you can know for yourself is all that shit be a game. White people be loving a good secret. They love to keep something from us.
it.
They ain't gonna tell us. We told them about fried chicken, mac and cheese, all that shit. We showed them about potato chips, all that shit. They never tell us none of their little fly secrets. I didn't know nothing about pumpkin spice till I just one day was like, let me see what they doing over here.
Yeah.
Like if it wasn't for my curiosity, I wouldn't know the pleasures and the joys of pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin anything. Because at first I'd be like, no, fuck with that. Like I actually low key like pumpkin pie.
Yeah. Real talk, black people, I'ma say it. I'm gonna be bold and say it. Me and Victoria both gonna stand on this one. Pumpkin pie just as good as sweet potato pie.
It is.
Let's argue.
Look, it is.
Pumpkin pie is just as good as sweet potato pie. Fuck anybody for saying anything else.
Do your ice cream, and in the pumpkin spice, like I'm like, if it wasn't for my like, why they so thrilled about pumpkin spice lattes when they drop in the fall? I'm like,
look, I say this shit on stage. I say y'all ain't realized pumpkin spice season coming sooner and sooner every year. Be 4th of July, they be like pumpkin spice muffins at Wawa.
Exactly.
Like, I'm like, fuck. You ever had some pumpkin intimate pop'ems? The whole nigga, I eat a pumpkin donut in a heartbeat.
See, no. Oh no, Sam. It was a Sam. Somebody had it's a pumpkin roll. And when I say that shit is delightful.
It sounds delicious. It sounds like it changes your life.
It does, because I'm like, I literally know that taste. Like if I ever get it again, I'll be like, nah, this is it. This is the right one. Or nah, this ain't it. Somebody didn't use the right amount of pumpkin spice in this. But I'm telling you, don't knock pumpkin spice. But again,
every time I eat something pumpkin, I learn a new white song. I don't even know how. It just kind of gets in my head. That's how I ended up knowing, making my way downtown. Man. What you up to this week, Victoria?
Let's see. This week I got booked to do it's a last Wednesday of the month show, and it's where you do clean set and then they do an intermission and you do a dirty set. And so I'm gonna dabble in both of them because last time I did just clean and I was like, cool, but this time my kids won't be there, so I can actually talk about them on the dirty set and have fun. So yeah. But just working on that, then open mic. Trying to decide what's next. Like now I'm trying to decide what's next because I have a lot of opportunities coming up and I'm just trying to see, like, I'm an introvert at heart sometimes. So for me, I'm like, I don't want to be around people anymore. So but I like it. I like being busy. I like having, I like it. So it's I'm a Libra, so it's a balance and I need to find the balance. But
look, real talk, that happens with a lot of comedians. Most of us are. You just have to learn the balance of when I'm on stage, and when I'm alone.
That's true.
And you can't shy from either. You know what I mean? I understand, like, that was hard for me in my first couple of years being on stage every week. It's like talking to mad niggas when I'm used to being the nigga in the cut and everybody like, and he ain't said nothing to nobody.
Ain't said a
He's back
word.
there, he drinking, he got bitches back there. You know what I mean? I'm the quiet one. I ain't want to talk.
That's
But
true.
now I gotta be on. And I get where you at. You like, damn, I don't feel like being on. But it's okay to retreat and, you know, take a minute, fall back,
Yeah.
and then pop back out.
Yeah. I'm
As
gonna
long as
come
you do
back.
something when you're away, you know, write something, pin something down.
Oh, of course, of course. That's why I came up with quite a bit. Like when I was down and out, like not saying down and out like depressed or nothing like that, but like when I was out, I was coming up with stuff because that's the only thing too. I don't want to like go back and then come up with nothing. Like it's like, damn, you did that and you back where you started or back further. So nah, I came back with some stuff, and like I said, tonight I'm gonna work out with the last Wednesday show and work it out and go with
That's
that.
what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Well, y'all check me. Y'all know what it is. ComedicTherapy.xyz. Always. First, before I do any of the what been on, I gotta give a shout out to the big homie Slink Johnson, man. He came through for my birthday. We had the whole laughing gas and comedy brunch and wet t-shirt contest. And I thank you so much. I was so busy that like we went so hard that I got sick afterwards, y'all. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I partied so hard I ended up in the hospital. But I'm here. They said he's one of the strong ones. So I'm still here. We outside. We still kicking. But I got to give a shout out to Sling. I got to give a shout out to my man Lazarus Hamlin, my homegirl Gina G. Got to give a shout out to ILGD, Low, motherfucking Rubio, Dev, motherfucking all the people who fucking helped me put that together. Gatsby events, Sand the City, Green Mountain Farms. Holla at your boy, best smoke in the city. Motherfucking, it was so many people involved in that shit, man. But thank all of y'all. Thank every single one of y'all for that. We got a lot of shit going, and we're gonna be moving forward this weekend. I'm probably gonna be that's April 28th and 29th. I think those are the dates anyway. But Something in the Water is a big music festival that's happening here in Virginia Beach. So at the Funny Bone, what they've done is put together a showcase, something on the stage. So everybody in the city is moving on the Funny Bone this weekend, and your man is one of the hottest tickets in town. You know, and I think they kind of trying to be funny because they pressing the issue. Hey, yo, make sure people use your promo code when they buy the ticket, because I think they're trying to set the social pecking order. And I'm amongst a few names that are in both shows. So I got tickets moving everywhere. If y'all out there, go to Virginia Beach Funny Bone, look for something on the stage, type in Vino at checkout, and it's gonna give you a discount ticket. So instead of what it say, it's gonna say a lot less. So just say Vino, and you outside. But we gonna be there both weekends or Something in the Water. Then I'm gonna be running back and forth to the beach and the club, and it's about to be a movie in Virginia Beach. I think I might do another wet t-shirt contest. I don't know, maybe. Hey, look, I gave $500 to the winner.
Wait.
I almost had to do a 4-way tie. I almost gave away $2,000 for no reason. But we're not going to do that because I said my trick days are done.
Wait a minute.
That was the last huzzah, but it was so live that I might have to do another one. I might have to do another laughing gas wet t-shirt joint again.
I mean, if you dropping that, just
look, the offer was open to everybody. Man, that party was so crazy. We did anybody who entered the contest, even if you just entered the contest, drinks was on me all night.
Okay.
We ran a bag up. That's what I said. We bought all the Grand Cormino in the building. Shout out to Kevin Hart. Get at me, bro. Shout out to Harry Ratchford and Joey Wells. They shouted out laughing gas on Straight from the Heart that week too, man. It was, I can't even talk about, man. I feel like a somebody nowadays. You know what I'm saying? I got motherfuckers shouting me out and shit. Man, look, I'm maybe I might be a comedian. I'm glad Jesus brought me to this part of my life, man. I want to thank all y'all, man.
You denounce Satan. That's what.
If y'all don't take nothing from me, take this valuable piece of information. Gratitude. Florida, I'm coming real soon. I think mid-June. Chicago, late June. Like, we look out for me, y'all. I'm outside. Get them tickets for Something on the stage. Virginia Beach Funny Bone, April 28th, 29th. I don't know. Mr. Feed Your Girl. Smoke weed when you wake up. It gives your day high hopes.
I agree.
That's my new catchphrase. Y'all motherfuckers better not steal it. Smoke weed when you wake up. It gives your day high hopes. That's as valuable as it gets.
Yeah.
For Vino,
Victoria said it. Out.
we out. Have a very valuable day at the Most Valuable Podcast. Peace. I'm high.